we're here live. We're getting ready to go. We're getting ready to start the next step for Florida State Seminoles. As you can see, we will be taking on the Bowling Green. What we were doing is we'll be taking a Bowling Green. We have Bowling Green, a bye week, and then we start ACC play against Miami. I may just do the Bowling Green game in the bye week, and then just save ACC play for the next video. Just because I am kind of on a time constraint. But yeah, so that is the plan at this point. So we'll see. All right, so we got our game against Bowling Green coming up. And we got our bye week, so we're going to go ahead and just jump into this. Just jump in and get this started. Like I said, plan started, it was going to be, we're going to go 3 weeks, but with it's kind of been with my time right now. I just want to do this game. We'll pick something up tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll be doing a longer video because I'll have a little bit more free time tomorrow. So the defense will hit the field, and we'll watch the Bowling Green offense. We'll watch the Bowling Green offense deal with the FSU defense, and we'll get the ball at the 39 after a punt that was returned by Keith Reynolds for 9 yards. So our first drive will start at the 39, 8:51 to go in the first period. Jackson taking the handoff. He gets the first down up to the 44.
So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll put it on the read. Stopped in the backfield. He's
ran the read option and read it the wrong way.
A long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking for a man. It's Sperry. Quickly complete.
And we're close. We're going to be about an inch short. We're okay.
But it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down.
We're all right with it,
And the
though.
Seminoles come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. They'll stick to the ground.
We're going to hand it off and get that first down. We're going to get up to the 16-yard line.
Things I love about football is the strategy. Like, first drive, what are they going to line up in? What are they going to try to take advantage of? How are they going to attack us? And so far, this offense has had some success. This defense now getting in their territory. They need to figure out some answers to some of the...
And we're in with the score. FSU is going to go up as Cam Davis rides it into the end zone.
The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Lisa, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open.
And the extra point is up. It is good. We're up 7-0.
With the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
And kick it away. And we'll probably see a touchback. Yep.
And he'll just take a knee in this drive.
And the defense will come back out and try and hold the offense to another non-score. And they do. They'll get the ball at the 43 after a punt that was returned 23 yards by Reynolds.
Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Get it out on the screen.
And we're going to pick up 6 on the screen play.
6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4.
We got 2nd and 4. We got the ball at the about midfield.
The give to Davis.
And Davis gets 3.
Making the stop after a short gain.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line.
And we're going to get the first down. And, one of the linemen, Chavez Thompson, is down. Injury timeout for Florida State.
Went with something very easy, very reliable. Flip it forward. Let your receiver do the rest. I only got to get a few yards. Nice job. Nice execution. First down.
Going to hand it off to Davis. He's going to move it up the middle, getting 3 on the carry. And we're going to have a substitution go on as Thompson will be out for a while.
When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7.
And move the running back into the slot.
Downfield, it's Barry.
And Davis is going to make the catch. He's going to get up to the 13. And we're on the move again.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Nope.
Those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
We tried.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down.
They're going to bring the blitz. We're going to throw it.
Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. To the ground to try to move the chains.
Yeah, 4th and 1. They want us to go for it. Nah, we'll go for it.
And they'll go for it. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half.
I don't think they thought we were going to. Okay, screw it. We were going to go for it. They wanted to kick a field goal. We'll kick a field goal.
Absolutely perfect. And now the lead is
The field goal is good. We're up 10-0.
Touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And kick is away. We will get a touchback here. And it'll be 4:34 to go. All right, so we'll get the ball back with 2:20 to go on the 33 as Reynolds turned the punt 9 yards.
All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. They've built a quick double-digit lead now to try to get this offense really humming.
Oh, damn it. Couldn't do it to throw. All right.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Grab behind the line. It's Davis. There he goes.
And we'll get the first down up to the 49.
Gets it to the 49-yard line. The Seminoles
We're going to
moving
run.
quickly to the line.
We're gonna run the quick. We're gonna run.
Seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down.
We're gonna speed up the clock.
They like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to clean.
Mario Nash Jr., one of the linemen, is injured, and that's gonna stop us for a minute.
An injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Knowles come to the line with a new set of downs. Rides the back on the option.
Davis on the option run. He gets up to the 23.
What a juke, and he makes it past the marker. Down to the 23.
All right, so we're gonna keep things moving. Got 6 on that one.
They stop him almost immediately.
Okay, we're gonna keep things moving.
The play action fake.
Throw it out to the tight end, get the first down, gets up to the 4-yard line. First and goal at the 4.
3 runs, 3 passes, and now they're in business.
And just keeping the defense completely off balance. When you think it's a run, it's a pass. When you think it's a pass, it's a run. Nice job by this offense, going right down the field in 6 plays, and now set up for first and goal.
And we're gonna run it in. Gets the touchdown. And we're going to increase the lead to 16-0 over Bowling Green.
Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
Kevin Speary just rolled out, said, hey, I got open space, I'm going to run for it.
Man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
He'll try to tack on one more.
And the extra point is up. It is good. We're up 17-0.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got? Hey guys, just wanted to give you a
kick is up. It is away. And that will be a touchback.
Florida has the lead right now, but those Gator chumps haven't come in.
All right, so defense will take back over. And, well, that was quick. He threw an interception on the first play. We'll pick up the ball at the 5-yard line. Good God. Oh, my God.
Man, what an opening quarter for this offense. They've got it again, first and goal. They want to throw it.
Yes, we do, and not very well.
And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. After getting nothing done on first down, second and goal from the 6. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Trying to pound their way in.
And we're going to get in just before the end of the quarter. And we're going to increase that lead to 23. About to be 24-0 as we're going to end the first quarter up 24.
Perfect start to this football game. Like offense doing their job, defense getting the ball back, and this offense.
All right, extra point is up. It is good. We're up 24-0.
They're better in person, and they are out the gate strong in this first quarter.
That's the end of the quarter, and Florida State has the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling.
We're going to begin quarter number 2 up 24-0. To be completely honest, we're probably going to put in the backups soon. I don't know how soon, but yeah, we'll play it by ear. Yeah, we'll get a stop. We get the ball at the 25 after Reynolds called a fair catch on a punt, a 51-yard punt. And we'll pick it up at the 25. 9:18 to go in the quarter.
Here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
Davis gets 5.
They've done exactly what they
I'm
wanted
going
to
to
do.
turn on the
Built
cue
the
clock
lead.
function.
Now Palmer's a different animal.
We're up by so
protect.
much, I'm going to turn on the cue clock
In
function.
practice this week in the film room because they have gone out. Everybody right now on the same page.
Pretty good job of running to get 2 there
All
to
right,
the
we got
32.
3rd and 3.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some
Get the
push
first
to get
down. Oh, he almost got loose to get up to the 45.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so...
Oh, shit. I looked up, I looked up, I saw him coming as I was making a move. I died.
Now in a hole, they're trailing. Got to get pressure on this QB. Can't give him time to get comfortable. They get to him.
And we get loose. Got some yards back. We're looking at 3rd and 9.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping 3rd downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play.
Throw out to Davis. Davis is going to get that first down. We're up to the 43. We got nothing. And Mario Nash Jr. is injured again.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10.
We're going to run the read option, and he couldn't. The tackle couldn't hold it.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one, and listen,
he couldn't hold the block, and we got stopped.
Almost every time they run these types of option plays, but he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it.
Davis gets the first down up to the 32.
He's got a lot of talent. He's just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
This is a top 25 offense in college football, and I like what they do. They can run the football on 3rd downs when they need to. They show you right there. They've got some balance to them. They really know who they are. They have a good identity, and that's why they've been so successful this season.
Well, I tried.
Well, he's looked up his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense has just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get it to that guy. We're going to have
we got 5 on that one.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Makes the catch. We're going to be a yard short. We'll go ahead and kick the 40-yard field goal. And we got more. We're up now 30-0. We'll go ahead and bring it. We're up 27-0. I thought the 27 was already on the board. My bad. And the kick is up. It is away. We will see a return.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone.
Oh, shit. He got loose. And he got to the 23. All right, defense will take over. And we'll get the ball back with 2:32 to go in the half. At the 45.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Back to throw, it's Sperry.
Got the first down up to the 44.
And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him, second guy finally did.
And we'll get to the 2-minute warning.
2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Now they've got it at the 44
really,
on
I just want to run the clock. I'm not really looking to pile on. I'm just looking to run the clock. And it's first down up to the 33.
But 10 yards on that play, first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Davis.
Davis. Oh, close.
Throw to the sticks on the screen pass.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this.
Gets the first down up to the 16.
If you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
And the Knowles will line it up on
And this will more than likely be the last play of the quarter.
from the red zone, looking for a
Oh,
space.
shit. Oh, that's a fumble.
And the ball is loose.
And the defense picks it up.
And he's headed the other way.
Somebody, anybody? Come on.
The 30.
No, really? He's going to return it for a touchdown.
And he brings it back. Can you
Wow.
believe this? The final play of the first half. What a disaster. That might get the offensive coordinator fired at halftime.
And how about the finish?
And they're going to get...
This defense
Yeah. Oh, we're going to get to the kicker.
They flipped the script, forced the fumble, scoop it up, score,
Roughing the
bring
kicker.
all the momentum right into the half with this football team.
First
Wow.
half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors.
So the half is over. We're ahead 27-7.
All right, guys.
That last play was, I don't know.
Going on. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed to
Well, we're gonna bring in the backups
with that,
to start the
let's send
second
it back
half.
to our
'Cause
guys at Bobby Bowden.
we're up 27-7. It's ridiculous. But we're gonna bring in the backups. We're gonna start with the offense on the field.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway.
We're gonna see what we can get out of this.
Looks like he's going to try to return it. Really
Get up to the
disciplined job by
19.
the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too.
It's 6 on that one.
The other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box.
Oh, he's got some space.
And we're gonna get that screen. We're gonna get up to the 42.
To the 42-yard line. They went up top to pick up the last first down. Let's see what they have here. To the air on first down. And it's in.
I meant to hit it sooner, but
Like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
I meant to hit
You're dealing with
it sooner, but I don't know. I had a release. I don't know.
Looking to throw again.
You hit the tight end right there. Get the first down up to
Found enough room
the
to get into
43.
territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. The Seminoles look to keep this drive humming. Looking downfield on first down.
You hit the tight end again. Get 3.
If we have an injury on that last play,
And
we'll
I
take a break
think
to check
that's
him
the
out.
tight end that's hurt. It's going to be Chase Lawton. That's down for an injury timeout. Like I said, that's probably the best tight end. I don't know.
On second down.
Looks like it is.
Back to pass.
We'll see.
Finds
We'll hit
a tight
another
end.
tight end. Get it out to the 27.
Before they run
Yeah, he's down with back spasm, but it's okay.
If it ain't
We're just going to
broke,
bring in
fix
the
it.
backup
This
and let
offense
the
had so much
backup
success in
roll.
that first half. So in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw.
That was a
Just keep
lineman.
doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
Okay, that can't happen. I'm sorry.
The
The
Seminoles
lineman.
can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He'll ride his man on the option. Quick toss.
And we run the option. We get up to the 6 on the first down. First and goal.
Well, this is an offense that has a lot of speed, and they have different guys they would love to get the football to in space, and they can find a lot of different ways to do that. I love the idea of going option here and trusting your quarterback to make the...
And we're going to get it in.
And the pummeling has started.
The lead is now 33-7. About to be 34-7.
I don't think they know what their defensive coverage was either. How do you leave that big guy open down here in the red zone? You know the quarterback loves the big tight ends in this area. Really poor job by the defense.
Kick is up. It is good. And 34-7.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Big one this week in the SEC. Heck, they're all big ones in that conference.
Kick is away.
One, but it's
and we're going to see a touchback.
They're up by 7.
Defense takes the field. And we'll get it back with 7:26. A punt for a fair catch. So, let's see. We're going to bring 2 clock. There's 2.
Okay, guys.
All right. So the offense will take the field.
They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone.
And we're going to get first down up to the 25.
Something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. Put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver
got
position.
3.
So you've got one-on-one matchups, man. Take advantage.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top.
That's tight end. Oh, we already got it short. 3rd and 1.
And the Seminoles come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Leaves it with the back.
And the back's going to be short. We're going to go ahead and punt it away.
They bring the punter onto the field now. The punter going to
kick it away. He's going to fair catch it at the 30. All right, so defense will take over under 5 minutes. Get the ball back. 4:18, 39-yard line. They basically did nothing. They get close. They squabble the ball away, and we get the ball back.
They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last
and
time.
we'll get 7 on the carry.
It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Paul.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got
up the middle, gets the first down, up to the 42.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They're trying to be
got
physical,
4 on that
trying
one.
to stay on field.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed the rocket. Threw it in there. Great job.
Get the first down up to the 30.
They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Seminoles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back.
Gill gets the first down.
And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. Back on the keeper.
Ran the option and didn't go well. Ran the option, it didn't go well.
That time, shutting down the option play. They
We're looking at 2nd and 14
in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback,
and
the pitch,
they
all taken away.
not like me running the ball.
Offensively, the defense coming up with a huge negative play.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield.
Close, but no.
Pass will bring up 4th down.
All right, so we'll attempt the 41-yard field goal.
Made a couple today.
Kick is good.
And that one took
That will increase the lead.
Sneak it over the crossbar inside the left upright.
Or 37-7. All right, so 23 seconds to go in the quarter. They will kneel it.
Touchback, the ball will come out.
And maybe we'll probably get the ball in the fourth quarter, but I don't know. 9:46 to go in the fourth quarter. They went for it on back. I have no idea. So we get the ball at the 38.
Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for it.
Didn't get it.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. Second down coming up. Looking to fire. Throws to the tight end.
Got the tight end, got the first down, and got into the end zone.
And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out.
Chase Lofton making that catch.
Continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great
day. That was just one of those. He catches it, he runs, and then dove because I knew I'm either going to end up in the end zone or I'm going to end up getting smacked. And I made it into the end zone.
Unit on the field.
The extra point is up. It is good. Good God.
This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive.
All right, we got 8:56 to go. 8:33 left in the quarter. Honestly, at this point, let's just see. Let's just get another score on the board, and we're up 51-7. Jesus Christ. Forte hit Greg Wade for an 8-yard touchdown catch. God, at this point, it's we get an interception by John Mitchell, returned 27 yards. We've got just under 7 minutes to go. We're up 51-7. At this point, we're just gonna sing to the end of the game. 54. Final score is going to end up being 54-10.
Now this team
FSU blows out Bowling Green.
Expecting to find ways to win games, and you expect
that
you will perform well.
That's crazy, but I'm not surprised.
Hard to stop.
It's a mindset, Reese. This team has it right now. You can tell their players trust each other. Big situations arise in games. They're looking at each other in the huddle on the sideline, expecting to make the play that's going to help them win games. This team incredibly mentally tough right now, David.
And you start to build that mental toughness when you start to string together positive weeks and you start to string together positive plays. Now you know you can do it. It's not, we talked about it in the offseason, oh, we want to do this. Now you're starting to execute it and put it together on the field.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
All right, so we pick up the win 54-10. I did not expect this. Did not expect this to be this quick. Sperry goes 17-19, 174. Clint Forte goes 14 of 18, 156, 3 touchdowns, no picks. McGill, 12 carries, 109 yards. Cam Davis, 10 for 60 with 2 scores. Speary had a rushing touchdown. Chase Lofton, 6 for 83 with 2 scores. Davis, 6 for 85. Wade, 4 for 38 with a touchdown. We just blew them out. That was it, plain and simple. I know when I started this video, I was saying Bowling Green bye week. I didn't expect that I would be, well, I didn't expect the Bowling Green game to be this much of a wash. So we will, we're gonna do the Miami game too. So we're gonna finish this week, do the bye week, and we're gonna start ACC play against Miami. We'll do that game. I had just planned on doing Bowling Green in the bye week, expecting my mistake from thinking the Bowling Green game is actually going to be competitive. It was a shit show. Let's just be honest. It was a shit show, and it should have been a shit show. I should have known it would be a shit show, but. We're here. We're in week 4. We're 3-0 on the year. Top 25 at this point. It's pretty much stayed the same until we get to number 11. Colorado moves up from 12 to 11. So we start seeing movement at 11 as Colorado moves up. Duke is 12. Michigan, Clemson, Notre Dame, Indiana, Utah, LSU, Tennessee is at 19. Ole Miss drops from 11 to 20 as they lose 45-7 to Texas. NC State moves in at 21. Texas moves up to 22 from being not ranked. Ohio State drops from 16 to 23 as they lose to Alabama, 49-16. SMU stays at 24. And Boise State joins the rankings at number 25. UCLA drops off at number 17, and Texas Tech drops off at 22. But we're 3-0. We're not ranked as we're gonna get ready to go into week 4. Not a complete surprise considering we didn't have a good season last year, so we're trying to build up. Damon Williams Jr. is top choice for the Heisman out of Oklahoma. Julian Lewis is on this list, as well as Landon Roldan. Dash Breesley from UCLA is on this list as well. And then Colton Joseph. I just actually was watching a YouTube video on this kid today, and he was a former quarterback with Old Dominion. Oh my God. They were actually talking about him transferring to a Power 5 school, and wow, he actually moves up to Texas. That's funny. All right, so we got the bye week. Our recruiting is pretty much pitch perfect. We're just gonna send through the bye week and move on to week 5. See if we drop anything for recruiting. Nope. Recruiting stays the same. We pick up things as we move along. We're still not ranked. We are 3-0 going into ACC play, and we are facing 3-1 Miami. Of course, bad blood because it's the wide right, wide left. That history between Florida State and Miami. Okay. Oh, recruiting hours must have increased. Yep, I got 25 hours for recruiting. Let's see. Somebody locked me out. All right, that worked. That is not a surprise. Let's see, do I need to replace them? Yes, I do. All right, let me add a third edge to the list. Okay. All right, we'll throw 10 on there. We got 10 hours left. Hopefully something comes of this. Alrighty. Let's see. Anybody? Oh God, we got people ready for. Ooh. Oh hell. And he's got 10 hours. So yes. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and set him up with a visit. And then we're going to do proximity to home. All right, so we have our first official visit scheduled. Vince Braun will be visiting when we play Georgia Tech in week 6. So hopefully that goes well. So we've got our game against Miami. We are entering week 5. We'll take a quick look at the top 25 as Oregon lost to Iowa 27-16. So, okay, so the rankings changed. Oklahoma is now ranked number 1. They went up from 3 to 1. Alabama drops from number 1 to number 10 off a 45-26 loss to Texas. Speaking of losses, Florida drops from 4 to 13 off of a 42-40 loss to Mizzou, who is now ranked number 25. Damn. So the top 10 is completely different. So I know the number 2, yeah, we've had complete chaos. So Oklahoma, Georgia, Pitt, A&M, Auburn, Penn State, Colorado, Duke, Michigan are in the top 9. And, yeah, Alabama's at number 10. Like I said, they fell after a loss to Texas. Clemson and Notre Dame are 11 and 12. Florida is 13 as they fell from 4. LSU's 14. Oregon is ranked number 15 as they dropped from 6 to 15 after a loss to Iowa. Texas moves up from 22 to 16. Tennessee goes from 19 to 17. USC drops from 2 to 18 after a 24-23 loss to Wisconsin. Ole Miss, NC State, Ohio State, SMU, Boise State, Nebraska, and Missouri. Indiana falls at 16. Utah falls off at 17. This is chaos. I like it. I like the chaos. Let's see if there were any big changes in the Heisman, which there probably might have been a little, but we'll see. So the top 2 are still the same. Colton Joseph moves up from number 5 to number 3. Bryce Baker of Mizzou joins the list, as does Marcel Reed of LSU. So a complete takeover of the Heisman of quarterbacks. I'm not going to lie, I've got a funny feeling that Damon Williams is going to be looking for another Heisman. I'm just saying. Oh, never mind. Well, he'll be looking for his first Heisman. I'm sorry. But we'll see. All right, so we're going to go ahead. We're going to jump into the game against Miami. and open ACC play. I'm going to take a quick look at the conference rankings real quick. So we're starting conference play. Let's see. Duke has already started conference play. They are 1-0. NC State's 1-0. SMU's 1-0. Georgia Tech is 2-0. And Boston College is 1-0. Clemson and Virginia Tech are 1-1. Wake Forest, Louisville are 0-1. Stanford's 0-2, and Virginia is 0-2. So North Carolina, Florida State, Cal, Syracuse, Miami, and Pitt have yet to start conference play. Miami and Florida State will start it this week, so let's see what happens. This is going to be interesting. And because it's Miami, I'm going to break out the Seminole Heritage alternate uniforms, I think. Yeah, I'm breaking out Seminole Heritage uniforms. It's Miami. I mean, it's Miami. Miami and bad blood. It just goes together. Yeah, it's Miami. Miami and bad blood just go together. So, all right, let's just see how bad this Miami team is and see what happens as we open ACC play.
The rivalry between the Canes and the Noles, once upon a time, barely noticed outside the state of Florida. But those battles in the 80s and the 90s put both programs on the national map, made both of them champions, and we are lucky to have another showdown between these two today. Welcome to the home of the Florida State Seminoles, Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends. And
all right, we will start on defense.
David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field.
And the kick is away. We will not see return as the return man will kneel on the ball.
The 25-yard line. So Miami's offense will get first crack at it.
Miami won the last meeting, 31-21.
Classic endings in this series, and last year we had one with the Canes pulling it out.
And the defense will take the field. I have no idea who's on this staff in Miami, so I'm curious. Quarterback is Luke Nickel. Never heard of the kid. I've never heard of this kid. This ought to be interesting. He is a sophomore from Alpharetta, Georgia. This ought to be good. Jordan Lyle's still here. This should be fun. Yep, this is going to be this is going to be interesting. All right, so let's see what the defense does against this big bad Miami offense. And Miami, first drive stalls out. They have to punt it. We get the ball at the 46 after a fair catch. And we're going to start on offense. Let's see what we can do here against this Miami defense.
The inside handoff.
And the inside handoff to Davis. He gets 2.
Second and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Scanning the field, it's Berry.
Berry makes the throw, gets 6.
Despite knowing that he was giving up some size.
We're looking at 3rd and 2.
Looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll throw on 3rd down.
Make it to right in, and we get it.
Opportunity as as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40.
I think we had an injury timeout from Miami because no timeout was spent, but I saw a timeout flash across the screen, so I don't know. I'm just reacting.
And the Seminoles come to the line with a new set of downs. Here's the handoff.
Davis up the middle. He gets to the 27. All right, Chase Lofton is down with bruised ribs. He will return soon.
And right here, just chews up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His
Makes the kick. Oh, he dropped it. Damn, I thought he had it, but he dropped it.
He's going to hit it, and right now he's doing some damage on this defense.
Second down, they'll go to the air.
Gonna hit Davis out of the backfield, but I think this is coming back for holding.
There's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Yep. Nope. Offensive pass interference against Keith Reynolds, and
that penalty's going to cost them the first down as they
damn.
Up, and now it's second down.
That one sucks.
They'll line up for
So second and 20 at the 37.
Now the play fake. He's going to run it.
Good. Gonna pick up 10.
Before sliding. I don't know why, but it's a thing. The ACC Wheel of Destiny. You spin it, you never know how it's going to come up, and you can't afford to give away a game early in a conference like this.
And I think both of these coaches.
Yeah, we get the first down up to the 14.
Their team, we've got to start fast, not just in this game. We've got to start the season fast. We've got to take advantage of this opportunity.
And I think Reese hit it right in the head.
Oh, damn.
Destiny, right? It seems like it's a new team that's playing in the championship and appears to be a wide-open league. So a lot of turmoil, a lot of change. I think that starting 1-0 is an important step to getting to that championship game.
And we're going to get the first down to the 4.
And offensively, I love running these drag routes. I mean, these are the routes that, whether it's zone, whether it's man, they're so successful. It's just about seeing what the defense
I don't know if we're going to be able to make this work, but we're going to try.
Receiver has some space after the catch, able to.
And we're going to get in. So FSU gets on the board as Sperry gets a little push pass to, I think that's Reynolds, but I'm not sure. Let's see. Oh, Cassius Curtin. And we're going to go up 6-0.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game.
Make it 7 as we get the extra point. FSU's up on Miami 7-0. Put together a decent drive. And the kick is away. We will not see a return. Touchback comes out to the 25.
Here comes the hurricane off.
All right, so we'll get the ball back after a punt for a fair catch. We'll start at the 17. And offense will pick it up. We'll get ready to go. They play out the gate. Davis gets 8 on the run. Oh, I'm sorry. No, that was Jackson, I think. This is Davis. Davis, he gets up the middle. He gets to the 42-yard line. First down.
That is such a good
Florida State.
If you're going to put on a Seminole helmet, you better be dangerous with the ball in your hands at the running back position, right? You think back to the late, great Bobby Bowden. He was always able to recruit a difference maker at that position. He would have loved to have this guy.
Oh, my God. Davis gets up the middle. Oh, my God.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field. What a big gain for the offense.
He'll do it himself.
One of the options, Sperry on the move. He breaks the toe. Shit, he blocked it. Miami picks up the fumble. As well,
I'm impressed.
we paid for it.
They are locked in defending the option right now. Guys are playing assignment football, and they're just doing a great
Ethan
job.
O'Connor
Discipline. They saw the QB pull that ball. They knew exactly who had it. They got to
knocks the ball loose. And unfortunately, we're gonna have to rely on the defense. Defense does get a stop. We get the ball at the 45 with 3:38 to go. We're gonna take better care of the ball this time.
The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. That fumble in thrust territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got
Davis up the middle, 40 yards on the carry.
Jesse, but move on, reload, forget about it.
At the end of the day, it's just fundamental football, right? They practice it all week. 5 points of pressure. Every ball carrier has to have it. They just got to do a better job moving forward.
Takes the catch. He's on the move. The tight end. Touchdown, Florida State. As Chase Lofton outruns the defense, and Florida State takes the lead 13-0.
Make a play down the field to him. Huge catch radius, makes the play, and then I love the run after the catch. These guys can do this nowadays. He does the rest of the work and gets into the end zone.
That was a linebacker he was on. That was a mismatch. That linebacker had no shot.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
Kick is up. It is good. We're up 14-0.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
No love lost between teams anytime they square off inside the Big Ten. Here's one that's just gone final. Wisconsin was able to squeak one out in front of those home fans at Camp Randall. In fact, I think in the end, the difference may have been that Badgers crowd who heads for the gates with the win. Really.
All right, let's see. Well, they get on the board, finally. Get a touchdown. It's 14-7 as Luke Nichols hits Joshua Moore for a 9-yard score. And the lead is now cut in half. As we will take the ball at the 25-yard line.
To the air, it's Sperry.
Oh, shit. Oops. And the corner blitz, that did not go well.
The Seminoles trying to
lost 12 yards on that one.
After the big loss on the last play. To the air on second down. Makes the catch. And tackled.
Got 10 of it back. We're looking at 3rd and 12 now.
Nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
Sperry gets the first down. He gets up to the 46. Woo. More importantly, he held onto the ball.
Third down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the first down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem.
Got to Davis. Davis got 2.
He's going to tuck it and take off.
And we're going to end the first quarter up 14-7. Ball is at the 48. We're looking at a 2nd and 8.
Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second.
All right, we're getting ready to start the second period.
Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. Second down, he'll throw it. Pocket breaking.
Fuck!
Can't find
I knew where I wanted to throw it. I didn't have the.
They didn't do a good enough job on the
I didn't have the time.
We got to get to the quarterback, affect him, get him in predictable situations like you did right here now on 3rd and long.
We're going to be short by 2 yards. We're going to go ahead and punt it away.
The Seminoles decide to punt it away. You ought to be able to use this
punt
to pin them deep.
We'll see. Oh, it lands in the end zone. We're going to end up at the 20. So defense will come back on the field. Let's see if we can hold them to a stop. They march down the field, but they get held. We get the ball, and we will pick it up at midfield as Singleton returned a punt 15 yards. And we'll start at midfield, 1st and 10.
Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And Speary is injured on the play, so the freshman will be coming in, and that's not good.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long.
Hit Davis out of the backfield, get the 1st down, up to the 39-yard line. So they say back spasms for Speary. We're going to let the freshman keep going.
Just inside the 40-yard line, it's 1st and 10 from the 39.
Move Davis out of the backfield.
Looking to throw on 1st down.
Throwing the football. We're going to get the 1st down up to the 25.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything is working. The offensive coordinator's calling good plays. The quarterback and his unit is executing. And this defense right now, they have no answers.
They'll throw it to the back.
Davis out of the backfield. He gets the screen pass up to the 12. 1st down.
Start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different way.
Speary's going to come in for this play, but we're going to keep Forte back in the game.
I think on that last completion,
we'll let Speary get his legs back up under him.
Sexy gain. I know not everybody's jumping up and down, but what it does do is put you in a great position to succeed on 2nd down. 2nd and 10, really hard. 3rd and 10, really hard. Now you're in a manageable situation. Really give.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
That's the 4th sack.
Do a better job. There's got to be more sense of urgency protecting your backup quarterback. You've already lost your starter due to injury. Now that the backup's in, you're going to have to hold on for just that split second longer, and they weren't able to do it there.
Picked up 3. We're going to kick a 25-yard field goal.
And it'll be 4th down. And they'll send out the field goal unit.
We're going to make it.
It's good.
It's going to be 17-7.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go.
Kick it away. And we will not see a return, as he will nail it in the end. So the defense will take over. Hopefully keep the offense on the scoreboard, but we'll see. I say that, and Miami marches down the field, gets themselves a touchdown, and cuts it to a 17-14 lead. Luke Nickel hit my car for a 15-yard touchdown, and it's back to a field goal game. Back to a one-score game. 4:19 to go in the half.
To settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse.
Davis going up the middle. He got 7 on the carry.
Did a nice job out in the field. Stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line. So they just need to be a little bit.
2nd and 3.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first.
Well, that sucked.
Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
And the Seminoles come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Wants to throw on 3rd. Unloads.
Petro. Shit.
And he picked it off. He'll go out of bounds, but just what they needed to get the ball back.
Defensive backs have
As soon as I made that throw, I was like, shit, Petro. And I ended up paying for it.
It's more speed, it's more guys that can cover, but they also got to cover.
Damn. So they're going to make me pay for this. Okay, so they don't make me pay for it. Creepy, but okay. We get the ball back at the 28. I don't know what happened.
Guys, here comes that.
I'm not asking questions.
Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around.
God damn.
And they didn't get it
Boy.
forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front.
Poor Cam Davis.
Down, it's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Catch in the middle. It's
Reynolds gets 4.
On that completion.
Well, they're working the slot receiver on a drag route here. He's just kind of fighting his way through the traffic. He's able to come out the other side and present a nice target for the quarterback.
And he couldn't quite get
Got
to
4.
the marker, and that's gonna bring
We're going to have to punt it away.
The Seminoles will punt this one away. This will
Actually,
be
you
the
know
second
what?
time they've had to kick it away.
Yeah, we're going to have to punt it away. I'm sitting there looking at the clock and I'm realizing the clock and the play clock don't match.
He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35.
So 2:21 to go. Let's see if the defense can make another stop. And they don't. Miami takes the lead. We're down 21-17 as Nickel hits Nycard for his second touchdown, a 7-yard score, and we're now down to Miami with 56 seconds to go in the half.
We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. He wastes no time and comes out throwing.
Forte makes the catch.
They make the stop.
We're going to bring Sperry back in because he's healthy and ready to go.
The Noles in a good spot here with second
We
and
got
short.
2
Wants
timeouts.
to throw. It's Sperry. Pressure comes.
Yeah!
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Right on the money.
Get the first down.
First down yardage as they move it.
Call a timeout. 21 seconds to
We
go.
got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Seminoles will
Trying to get in the field goal range. Know where I want to go. Question is, can I?
On first down.
Not really, but I'm going to try.
How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. And they spike it.
Do a little quick spike with 10 seconds to go. We're going to run one more play and then call a timeout. Hopefully, I have some time left.
Second and long. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Finds his big tight end. Drag down.
All right, we're going to call our final timeout. 5 seconds to go. We're going to go ahead, kick a 37-yard field goal that we should hopefully be able to get.
Settle for a field goal try. They pick the spot. It's going to be about a 37-yard attempt.
And we're going to push it to a 1 point Miami lead. We're going to end the half. Well, in 2 seconds, we're going to end the half 21-20.
Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer.
Gonna do a quick little squib kick, make him do it, and go into the half down by a point.
As the the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, some real edge-of-your-seat moments, and there's still 2 quarters to go here for the Noles and Canes. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a pro.
All right, so we're going to start with the ball.
Has the solution. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the battle between Miami and Florida State plays out.
And the return. And he gets up to the 22. All right, so we're going to start the ball at the 22. See if we can make something go. All right, so 7-yard catch there.
Get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence.
All right, we're going.
Get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
And the Noles in the hurry up. To throw, it's Sperry. Grabbed in the middle, it's Gibson.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone, understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick.
And we get first down there on the option run.
The Seminoles are on the move. Looking to throw on first down. Rush is on him.
Gonna get down.
On the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. The Noles have had outstanding quarterbacks over the years. Not always dual threats. Sometimes a little more Danny Cannell-ish, but using his feet well there.
And even Chris Winkie. And guys that maybe they weren't runners, but man, they made those athletes around them really come to life. And
got 5 on the run.
Made everybody around them better. And you found a lot of those guys with these Florida State offenses.
The run from the shotgun.
Davis gets the first down up to the 22.
Pick up the first down.
This is an offense that really relies on its running game on that second down call, giving it to the back, letting him find a way to go get a first.
Ooh.
And maybe he'll get
Just
back to the
a
line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it.
Starting with the catch. He gets 8.
After that grab.
Yeah, you throw a little hitch. Nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly. Wide receiver, quarterback. Nice job being on the same page. Nice completion, nice catch.
Davis gets the first down up to the 11.
First and 10 from the 11.
But when you've had the day that this guy's had so far, why not hand it off to him on third down, right? At this point, you're almost basically expecting him to find a way to pick it up, and he does exactly that. This guy has been a monster all game.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass, it's Sperry. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later.
Damn, the short.
Really nice job by the
I was trying to avoid getting hit.
They're expecting pass, but they also know that this quarterback is dangerous when he wants to scramble. And it was almost as if they were expecting that. They were able to get to him, get him down. It now sets up 4th down. And you don't see the defense sprinting off the field just yet, guys. They're not sure with this guy scrambling.
We're going to kick the field goal.
So
I want to get. I'd rather get the points.
Just drives it between the uprights.
Instead of getting stuck. And I just know, I know that might happen.
It's as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away.
Kick is up, it's away. It'll be a touchback.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Defense will take over. And they get an answer. They take a 1-point lead thanks to a 50-yard field goal by their kicker. And 24-23, 4:41 to go. This is what you expect, Miami and FSU.
Florida State offense returns to the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time.
Davis makes the he gets up to the 48.
Generally, the best red zone offense are the ones that run the ball best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48.
Nah, we're gonna call out of that. We're changing it.
Dropping back, it's Berry. Tight end finds a soft spot.
Got the first down.
Looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Pass completion, move the sticks in, and let's see if they try it again. The give to Davis.
Damn.
And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Quickly out to the tight end.
Got 7 on that one.
First down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit
Looking at 3rd and 2.
The Seminoles line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to
Got the first down. Davis gets to the 19.
They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They're going to ride this running back.
And we got 3.
Picks up a couple down to the 16.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get them.
Makes the kill. First and goal.
QB, excellent location on that throw. Out route against man coverage, you cannot miss. If you throw that behind, that might be a pick 6. So nice job by the quarterback with his accuracy.
Ooh, close, but no catch.
Everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming. They put this ball on lockdown. 8th play of the drive coming up. He's trying
And we're going to score the touchdown and take the lead.
With that, they've got the lead here in the 2nd half. That's his 3rd touchdown pass of the day. The defense has no...
Reynolds makes the catch.
And the defense
And we're an extra point. Well,
he's been on the money.
might be a 2-point conversion. I don't know. We'll see what they say. Reynolds makes the catch on the crossing route. Just shoots in the end zone when he realizes, I can make it. All right, they want us to go for 2. Makes sense. We get to 2, we push it to a 7-point lead. Question is, can we do it?
From the wide receiver to the air, it's Berry.
And we do.
For the 2-point conversion.
So it's a 7-point lead, 31-24.
And they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score.
Laughlin makes the catch on the 2-pointer.
Defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Kick it away, and I think we'll get a return.
And he'll bring it back.
And he gets taken down at the 17.
Coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
All right, so defense will come out, take over. We get a stop. Ball's at the 33. Singleton returns the punt 13 yards. We got 20 seconds to go. We'll be entering the final quarter with the ball.
Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33.
We'll see.
First play of the drive, wants to throw. Just a short pass.
Makes the catch. Got 8 on that first carry.
Pick up pretty good yardage. And the Seminoles Seminoles can really attack.
2nd and 2.
Short. Wants to go up top. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Jackson.
Ah, we couldn't get nothing.
Short of the first down marker on the screen. We've come to the end of the period, and Florida State.
So we're going in the final quarter. We're up by 7. We've been able to throw the ball really well. Got almost 300 yards pass, so we're doing good. We just got to keep doing better.
With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. Trying to pick it up on the
Yeah, nope. Got a yard, but nothing more. All right. We'll punt it away.
Offense, you've got the lead. You've had success running the football. You hope that this play is just a blip because you
Okay, kicks away. We're
to ice this game and close it out.
22-yard line.
And here comes that Miami offense.
All right, let's see what the defense can do. Defense hold, serve. We'll get the ball at the 9 to start the play. We'll get the ball at the 9. So we're going to have to dig ourselves out of a pretty steep hole, but we'll see what we can do. And Davis got 4 on the first carry.
And this is a pressing time for this defense. They've got to understand. They're backed up a little bit. They're going to run the football. They don't want to make a mistake. So I think this is the time I'm a little bit more aggressive. I got to get this.
All right, we get the first down. Up to the 20.
So I look for this defense to get a little bit aggressive.
Now from their own 20-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll try the run.
Hand it off again. We got 3.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this
Jackson
game?
got the first down. He off the screen, up to the 33.
The Seminoles are rolling down the field. And off from the shotgun.
Ooh, nothing. But that's okay. They have.
This running back's had all kind of success. Now we're getting later in the game. We've got to make sure we get some stops, get the ball back to our offense.
Wow.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
We got 7.
Make the stop about 3 yards.
4th and 3 at the 40.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
The Noles will line up to punt it away.
Kick it away. And there looks
Their
nope.
catch is
Their
collected
catch.
at the 24, and that's where they'll start this
All right.
drive.
Let's see what happens. And they tie the game. 4:24 to go. Nichols hits Malachi Tony for a 6-yard score, making it 31-31.
All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board.
Reynolds gets the first down.
Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. He had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, first down.
Not much running.
Got a yard.
Thanks to this senior defender.
It's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lane.
Pass rush coming
Jesus.
out to the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here.
Got the first down. They tried to bring the blitz. We made them fade.
And the Seminoles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. And a nice
Got 9 on the carry.
Finally makes the stop. That kind of pickup on 1st down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside.
Gill gets the first down up to the 42.
As he picks up the first down. And the Noles kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Looking downfield, it's Sperry. Fakes to grab. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. So now it's 2nd and long.
No one's covering Reynolds. No one's covering Reynolds.
Looking to fire. Good timing on the quick out. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Seminoles want to move quickly. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here.
We get the first down up to the 26.
First down.
All right, defense, that's what we can't do. We can't give up this many chunk yards on the ground. Got to commit more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to get those running backs on the ground. That's way too easy.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. And the physical
And they
play
dropped it.
forces the incompletion on 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
All
Working
right,
well
so
behind the sticks on 2nd down. After
the last
incompletion,
play
back
with
to the passing game.
2-minute warning, and
It's
we're
Reynolds. He's really close to that first down marker.
31.
Him just a bit short. The Seminoles are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short.
McGill gets the touchdown. Noles take the lead. And McGill takes it into the end zone.
Much time doing what they do, getting 6 on the board. Now I turn to my defense right now and say, boys, we need one more stop. Go out there, get me one more.
Setting up for the PAT, and when he gets this late, every point matters.
Kick is up. It is good. We're up 38-31.
Touchdown and an extra point. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Mountain West. Nevada is down right now, but this young man under center today has shown some moxie. We could see a legend born today in Reno. They're trailing by 11 to Fresno State.
And we'll see a touchback.
Of everything in the Mountain West and all around college.
1:54 to go. This could be the make or break drive for Miami. Let's see what happens. And, well, they threw a touchdown, threw an interception on the first play. Zay Thomas returns it 55 yards. We've got the ball at the 12. And a chance to go up by 2 scores.
Florida State offense back onto the field. This is everything you could hope for in a rivalry game like this. Close game, waning moments, history waiting to be made, guys.
Reynolds is down. He's going to be injured. Makes an 8-yard catch. We're up to the 4.
Situation, David. Game on the line late. Who's going to take it?
And you know, when you
probably going to be Brewster.
With this kind of rivalry, these are the highlights they'll be showing for years. Everybody will be like, I remember when so-and-so made that play against our biggest rival to seal the deal.
McGill gets the first down. And it was what I thought it was.
If you can run the ball, get a couple first downs, I mean, you can just bleed all these seconds off the clock and ice this thing.
And the Seminoles will try to punch it in on 1st and goal.
I don't know if we will, but we're going to try.
Trying to pound it
Nope.
can't punch
Nope.
it in with a first down run, and the defense has one stop. quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much
See
time
if
as
we can do
possible
this.
for their offense. One more yard on this second down might just put an exclamation point on this one. Quick pass on the jet motion.
Got it!
Touchdown!
And we're up by 2 scores.
They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
I mean, I knew trying to run it what was going to happen, and then I took a shot.
Another to their lead.
And we're up by 2 touchdowns, 1:23 to go.
It was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass.
Let's see if the defense can either make another stop or force another turnover.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out.
See how it goes. And we forced another turnover. They got one play, a pass from Nickel to Burnett for 3 yards, and then boom, fumble on the next play. We pick it up at the 13. At this point, yeah, I'm going to kneel on it.
Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here.
And we're going to take our win and leave. A 2-score lead, 2-score win, 45.
Celebrating the flaming spear of victory by taking down the U.
45-31. Kevin Speary named player of the game. Over 300 yards. The game-winning score right there. Well, the one that made it official, the 2-score lead. As Miami falls to FSU, we start conference play 1-0. We're 4-0 on the year. Miami falls to 3-2, 0-1 in conference play. And what a glorious way to start ACC play. A damn good game. Kevin Speary, 31 of 36, 308, 4 touchdowns. Clint Forte, 7 of 9, 64 yards. He did throw a pick, but he's a freshman. It happens. Cam Davis had a good game, 20 carries, 109 yards, averaged 5.4 carry. Cassius Curtin, 10 for 61 with 2 scores. Keith Reynolds, 8 for 68 with a touchdown. Chase Lofton, 5 for 82 with a score. We did what needed to be done, and we ended up winning the game. For Miami, Luke Nickel, he goes 19 of 33, 188, 4 touchdowns, 1 pick. Jordan Lyles, 16 56, no touchdowns. He ended up getting hurt in the game. Sidney Burnett, 11 for 73. Nye Carr, 6 for 89, 2 scores. And then Malachi Tony, 4 for 14 with a touchdown. We held on. We did what we needed to do. Defense stepped up, got a timely stop and turnovers when we needed. 14-point win, ACC Conference, 1-0. Most importantly, we beat Miami, and we pick up the win. So we're going to move on to the week 6. We are 4-0. This game should hopefully vault us into the league. Oh, well, we get a commitment from tight end Prince. I'm not even going to try to pronounce the poor kid's name, from Fort Meade, Florida. We also get a commitment from Vince Braun from Orlando. He says, I watched you guys beat Miami. Please, please bring me in. We do lose some players, though, but we get 2 commitments. That works for me. So, all right, we lost the commitments. We'll have to make some changes. We did have some players commit to other schools. We'll have to look into that. We pick up the win, and we're going to be at home next week against Georgia Tech. That we will pick up probably either late tomorrow or Monday. I do have something that I'm doing with somebody tomorrow, so that's why I'm saying if it's going to happen. If it happens, well, when it happens, it's either going to be late Sunday or early Monday. But we will clean up all that. I will launch into the ratings with the next recording, and well, we'll do everything. But until next time, guys, I will see you guys later. Y'all have a great night. Thank you for checking out the Florida State Seminoles as we continue to ride through the 2027 season and hopefully make a statement in the ACC. Till next time. See you guys later. Y'all have a good night.